Hey everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day. I just wanted to drop in and do the full moon in Cancer video, little breakdown briefing here. I already did the write-up, so if you want to go straight there, it's already done. It's on my website, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook, Twitter as well. But now is the video time for what is going on in the cosmos energetically. What are we going through? So when I do these full moon specific briefings, I do include all the aspects happening at this current time, because when we look at astrology, you can't just pull one petal off the flower to really give the gist of what's going on. You really have to look at the whole flower and present that. So, because it's all working together. There's a story unfolding, and every planet has its little part in that story. So at this time, currently, presently, this is the time of experiencing your divine self. That's why there is so much emotion and feeling and empathy that everybody is going through right now, because everybody wants their divine self, that caring, loving, nurturing self, to be felt, to be experienced, to be shown to the world. So this is really a time of just allowing yourself to take off the mask and just allow that divine nature that you are to come forward, right? The only reason that is tricky at this time, and why there is a heightened sense of all these emotions and empathy, and it just seems like there's no place for it, is because in this time as well, we are in the process of transferring from our old structure to the structure, foundation, empire, existence that we are now moving on to. And so when we look at this abundance of emotion and feeling and our divine nature not really having that home, it does. It does have a home, and you've been creating it since 2018. So if you look at from January 2018 until now, and really ask yourself, what have I been step by step creating that I can now step onto and allow it to support me emotionally, so that I can experience this world as my divine self, as an empath, a feeling, experiencing, living being, okay? So when we look at this old structure, this old empire, this old way of existing, this has been so much a solid part of you for so long that it is hard to say, like, what? I have to move off of that. I mean, it's always been there, right? But now it's not supporting you, right? And it's obvious, because if you look at what you're emotionally needing and how that thing that was supporting you, that empire, those structures, those limitations, they're not supporting you in that empathetic way anymore. And that's great, because that means you have grown outside of that structure. You've evolved, right? And so we look at this time, there is a key to bringing these things together. That need for a new structure, releasing the old structure, and this heightened sense of empathy. The bridging point and the key is to be idealistic. Allow yourself to be as idealistic as you want, with a vision, with a dream. Do it. Just allow yourself to dream big. Don't put limitations on yourself, because you don't even know what you're actually dreaming of. You just know what it's going to feel like. You know what you want to experience. So allow yourself to channel this empathy, these emotions, this sensitivity that needs a direction. Allow yourself to channel that energy towards this ideal vision of oneness, of what it is you would like to experience on this planet, in this body, or for the future of the human collective. Because step by step, from the structure that you are creating, you're going to get to that idealistic vision. And with that idealistic vision, this is going to help you create the structure that you need to support that empathetic part of you, that divine nature. So just by being idealistic and allowing yourself to dream openly, endlessly, in this moment, you are going to help yourself create a new empire from which you are going to live on as your divine self. Because together as a collective, we are building a new empire. We are stepping off of the old paradigm, moving out of the restrictions. But the only way we can actually get there is if each and every one of us becomes an empire upon ourselves, a strength inside of ourselves, emitting our divine nature and stepping into the world as who we truly are. Because we are at a very pivotal point in the world where we are actually rewriting the standards of how we are going to be living and moving forward. So this involves you, and you are very important. So don't forget that. And don't let anybody step upon you. You are in control, and you always have been in control. So be idealistic. And with that idealistic vision, see how you can create the first part of that structure that's going to support that vision. And see how that idealistic vision is everything that your divine nature needs right now. It's wonderful. This is a big year. Because if you listen to my Jupiter video, Jupiter is going to push us onto that new structure. And so if we take that step now and allow ourselves to move on that new structure as our divine self, Jupiter is going to be so much easier to understand over this course of this next year. The divine gifts that are coming your way will make sense, and you will know how to receive them and why to receive them, and you will not resist. This is a very beautiful time, so I encourage you all to be strong upon inside of yourself as your divine nature and step forward as who you truly are. So I am going to do a little bit more on that whole scenario of rewriting the standard upon which we are all collectively living in my next video, which is going to be on Uranus in Taurus, because this is a big one. So I just encourage you, again, this weekend is big in a sense where stepping off old structure, stepping on to new structure. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle to yourself. You're on the right track. Look at from 2018 till now. What have you been building? Now how can you step upon it? I mean, it's not even like a big step. It's just like a little doop. I'm here. I have faith. I know where I'm going. I've always known where I'm going. So I wish you all the best, and if you would like to see that write-up, again, you can go to my website, 11kaivarose33.com. You can go see it on Instagram. If you would like a personal reading, I do those as well, both in person and online. So if you'd like to sign up, you can just go to my website, 11kaivarose33.com. If you like these videos and you want more updates on astrology, you can subscribe to my YouTube, or you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whichever you do, please. So I wish you all the best, and I will keep you in my prayers. Blessings.